Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so without further ado, welcome to Game 2 of Comms Point live streaming Warmachine. Game 2 is going to be Jeremy playing his Mercenaries versus Kassem and his Skorne. Jeremy won the starting role, but chose tableside. So Kassem will be deploying first. Kassem, whenever you are ready, please hit the clock and then start deploying. And this is a new list you're playing, something you developed with somebody from the internet.
The interwebs.
Let us know, just tell us what's in it and tell us the general game plan.
Well, it's a Xerxis2 with a Titan herd and a Drake and a full unit of Beast Handlers.
So this is your anti-dude swarm list?
That's what the Drake is for.
Yeah.
And Tiberion gets overtake with Xerxis. Yeah.
Seems right. I mean, Tibbers with Xerxis is pretty much all included.
It's going to be... Well, his version was 2 Sentries and 2 min units of Beast Handlers, 2 Will Breakers. And kind of... I don't have 2 Sentries, so I was like, I'll swap it in for Cannoneer.
Actually, you should get another Sentry because 2 Sentries are really good in pairs.
Yeah, that's what... I have at least one... Titan kit that isn't assembled yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I just need to get another shield.
You could possibly magnetize it or just get it made into a Sentry.
No, I already have like 3 Gladiators.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you have 3 Gladiators? Why
just,
don't you just mod your Gladiator into a Sentry or something?
well, I could have like 2 or 3 Sentries.
Fair
I have
enough.
2 Cannoneers. I have
Yeah.
3 Bronzebacks. That's the only reason why I'm not getting the new Tiberion sculpt, because I already modded him.
Yeah.
And it'd be a weird Sentry model. I have no idea where I put this guy. His control area is so small.
It's true. I think that your Cannoneer's already out.
Could be. And see our proxy Bronzeback.
That's for... Oh, I see. It's to put down when your other Bronzeback won't fit.
Yeah.
Kassem has multiple levels of proxy. That's what it takes to play Skorne. You have to have multiple levels of proxy.
Yeah.
So you'll have your regular model, you'll have your slightly smaller version of that same model, then you'll have your bases.
Yeah.
Alright, so Jeremy, you've played Ashlynn on the stream before, but this list is slightly different, so maybe while you're deploying, just tell us what is different about it
Sure.
and why you made the changes.
So part of the change was something you suggested is that just replace the halberdiers with the Forge Guard.
Okay.
Forge Guard just to have something infantry that could actually stick around for a bit, take a pounding, and still
Yep.
hit back.
Yep.
With that, the Siege Crawler, I bought it to add, initially even before the CID started with it, to add a little bit more of staying power of Ashlynn, and something that she didn't have to spend focus on to keep it doing stuff.
Yep.
So that's partly why that's there. The rest of it just sort of fills in to replace what was remaining. So
I definitely like Forge Guard with the Siege Crawler in almost any Merc list, especially Merc list with a speed buff, though. Which is pretty much Ashlynn or Constance.
yeah, well, those are the only 2, pretty
I
much.
think so.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking of anything else.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I didn't even know Constance had a speed buff off
Yeah,
the top
she's
of
got
my head.
Crusader's
So.
Call, so it's just charges.
Oh, okay.
But it's still pretty good.
Well, still.
And actually, Constance with like double Forge Guard, double Siege Crawler actually seems pretty intriguing to me, because like her feat is pretty ball busting with things like Forge Guard, because you kill them and then their armor starts going up, and then you can't kill anymore, and then like the 3 that you killed to give them armor 20, like 21, now come back. So it just seems like it could be pretty ball busting. I don't know.
Yeah,
Hard to
that
say.
could be. Yeah.
Sounds
Sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know. Just don't play it into soul denial, or else you'll have a bad day. And I mean, I'm not trying to say Constance is good or anything, but she might be worth trying in some lists. I don't know. I'm intrigued anyway. I'm also not going out of my way to buy a Siege Crawler right now. There's just too many things I want to buy.
Well, yeah, because you just had Ret Christmas. So.
Yeah, it Ret Christmas and like Legion Christmas as well, kind of, for the Throne of Everblight. I'm really happy with the Throne of Everblight. I think it's really cool. But I can only buy so much.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, I spent a ton of money on Ret this month because all the new shinies came out.
So we'll start off the board.
Cool.
What? She has
Shock.
ambush?
She does. I know. Game breaking.
Now you could play her on the board though, right?
You
If you
could.
wanted to.
Yeah, I think she could. Okay, you go ahead, sir.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Alright. I got stuffs. Xerxis has some spells.
I don't believe it.
And my whole battle group gets +2 speed.
Warlocks don't have spells. What are you talking about?
I know, it's this new thing. It's CID.
Spells.
Those questions are starting to piss me off.
I know, holy shit. Why is it that, like, everybody individually has to ask on Facebook, like, once a day, what the frickin' base size marker underneath the command stat means every fucking day? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to figure out, like, and it's everywhere. Like,
I
seriously.
fucking- I blame
Bronzeback will run.
Blame millennials.
You're a millennial.
You damn entitled millennial.
Can't be bothered to figure out what
Fucking Google
symbols
it.
mean on their own. Yeah.
And
Anyway,
if you type
yeah,
fucking Google it as a response, people get all upset.
Why you gotta be
Let
like
me,
that?
let me Google that for you, and then the answer.
No, I just write fucking Google it.
Oh yeah.
Gladiator is
Yeah,
gonna
they
put
do.
rush on
They do.
Tiberion.
Like, you don't have to be rude. I'm like, they have
And
to be
he
stupid.
will do a
They
slam
can
at
be
the
willfully
siege
ignorant,
crawler.
so.
Some speed 6 can do a 9 slam, so it's gonna like crash into here. And drops one from the Bronzeback leadership. Tiberion can run a massive 14 inches.
But yeah, that question keeps popping up over and over and over again. It's infuriating.
I'm telling you, it's millennials. Hashtag millennials.
Run over to here.
I got sick of
Drops
Facebook
one
on
from
my
the
phone.
Bronzeback.
Using up too much fucking data.
It does eat up a lot.
So I downloaded like a Facebook Lite app that I found on the internet. Basically, it's made by Facebook, but they only actually have it available in stores in like third world countries and shit, like in India, like different places where data sucks. But you can get the
Drake
APK, you can sign
is
up
going
on your
around.
phone, and it is way lighter weight
Yeah?
than the regular app. Yeah, I highly recommend. Just look up Facebook Lite. It's way better. You have to download the APK.
So I like changed recently to 3 gigs of data from 300.
Because you had to, because Facebook, right?
Because it fucking eats it up. I just
Yeah.
like to go to work and like read up
Yeah.
like, BBC News and shit.
Yeah,
Like, that's what I do.
I've got 2, and I like use the entire thing. You know, and I was just like, this is ridiculous. There's no way.
Like I barely look at Facebook. Twitter is
Yeah.
fine. You look at Twitter all fucking day.
Yeah, and I also have a light version of Twitter as well. That uses less data. And what I love with the Facebook app is that it doesn't auto-load videos. When you scroll down and there's a video, it just tells you how much it is. Like it tells you how many gigabytes it is and shit. So you don't have to remember what it is.
So I changed the settings on
Cannoneer is
Facebook
going
to not
to
play videos.
See,
unless
like,
I
run.
have that.
see, it's like
and it just started fucking
it just
doing
says
it.
if you want to watch this video, it's 1.7 megabytes. I'm like, you know what? I don't need to watch
I
that.
don't need to
one.
watch that one. Yeah. There's no tits. I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no
There,
tits.
drops the
Just-
Fury
just
from the
GG.
Bronzeback.
Yeah.
And the Sentry can run somewhere. Whatever, he'll run over to here. Drops a Fury from the Bronzeback. He's facing directly forward.
Sure.
And Xerxis can gallop. Doesn't want to gallop. And trample. He'll trample to here. And then he will cast Rapport.
Be careful if you grab a couple
apparently
of
it's-
them fell on the floor.
Avalanche.
Does Hunger Games count as sci-fi? I don't think it does.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, it's post-apocalyptic in a sense.
That doesn't mean sci-fi.
Yeah, kind of. I put it under sci-fi. As a genre?
It could be a fantasy post-apocalyptic.
Sure. That's kind of
Like
mixed.
it's Mad
Yeah.
Max
I mean,
sci-fi.
like,
Pour on
Yeah.
him.
You don't
It's-
think so?
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a dystopia.
Yeah.
But that's not really a genre necessarily.
No.
Depends on who you're asking.
Because I got the screen rant thing and it's like sizzling sci-fi.
I would not call it sci-fi personally. There's nothing science fiction about it.
It's less fiction, no science.
Yeah. There's nothing science about it. It's like really it's like
Now, mind you, there was barely science in
it's like
Alien Covenant.
it's like a humanity story,
Alright.
right? Like it's really like what people do under pressure, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it just happens to be in the future. Being set in the future doesn't make something sci-fi.
Whatever.
So-
He won't cast Ignite.
I
He'll
wouldn't
drop
call
a
it that.
Fury.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't like attack someone who thought it should be though.
I'm kind of attack oriented.
Yeah, but you're like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's me.
All right. Interesting.
So all the crap moved up.
Yes. Well, BRB.
So, Jeremy, you are out-threated significantly by
Oh,
these
yeah.
Skorne beasts, which is pretty shitty situation to be in, because Skorne beasts hit pretty hard,
Yes, they do.
and they're supposed to be slow to make up for it, but they're just not, because Grab Your Press does that.
Yes.
Skorne, the new circle.
Yeah.
I don't think
So,
there's-
yeah, it sucks to be out-threated by things like Titans.
Is that even allowed?
What?
To be outthreated by a Titan?
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing about being out-threated by Kato attacks, and that happens too with Vlad 1.
Well,
Strap
people
up.
are under the mistaken impression that Cannoneer jacks are slow.
Yes.
Yes.
When you
Like
give
they're
every
slow,
fucking
except that
caster
every
just
single
a
caster
speed
has a
buff.
speed buff.
Yeah.
And some of them have multiple ones,
Yeah,
like Vlad
so-
1,
so
having
not
Boundless
slow.
Charge and his feet, which
Yeah.
is fucking stupid.
Oh, I forgot my beast
Yeah,
handlers.
Cannoneer not
I
slow.
have to go back
Yeah.
to my beast handlers.
Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot to run my beast handlers.
Oh, asterisk!
Asterisk.
Asterisk!
Judge.
Run.
This is bullshit. DQ.
I forgot.
DQ.
I forgot. It's like all these beasts.
DQ.
Not enough handlers.
DQ.
All right.
I was moving my proxy bases over. I'm like, what do I have small base? Oh yeah.
All of this shit.
All of these 6 guys right here that help manage my army.
Nissa just running.
Risk and running, you got it.
Ooh. So who's going to be dropping Warmachine to play Planet of the Apes? Miniatures.
What?
No? Nobody?
Planet of the
No,
Apes
I
miniatures.
can't see
Yeah.
that happening.
Miniature board game, Planet of the Apes.
Who's dropping Warmachine to play some 8th edition 40k?
Nope. There's a better chance of me getting into Armageddon than
Don't do it.
no, because Company of Iron's coming, and I've already got
I'm
miniatures.
super excited
So
about that.
why would I do that?
Anybody in chat excited for Company of Iron? I am fucking stoked. I am really excited. We're definitely going to have, by the way, some dedicated live streaming nights just playing Company of Iron. When it
Nice.
comes out,
I kind of
we'll
was
definitely
hoping
play
that.
that a couple times, like
Yeah.
maybe a couple weeks or whatever. We'll play whatever we want, but
Yes,
I
do-
definitely want to play some
Yeah.
Company of Iron on the stream.
You can just
And-
alternate, do one
And
more.
like we can
yeah.
play like
I'm
5
for
games.
it.
We can play like 5
I'm for it.
games.
It's true. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I'm really excited. It's gonna apparently
Activate Rocinante.
be far denser in terrain. Now I don't know exactly what that entails. If it's supposed to be like urban, like some skirmish games, or just lots of it.
Don't think I've got a line from anywhere to there, as much as I would hope to.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of not. I'm not sure if they mean just more terrain like the same that's on Warmachine tables, or if it's supposed to be like buildings and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's just more terrain. Is the impression I got.
Yeah.
Well, it's fewer stuff.
Like it's the same amount of terrain, but it's on a 3x3 board instead
Yeah.
of or a
Well, isn't-
30-inch board.
Isn't like
No,
more
I
or less
think it's
like
more.
One unit?
What?
Isn't like more or less one unit?
It's
Like
more or
a
less
jack?
like a unit and a couple solos, or potentially you could do all solos. But I think you need at least one solo to be your commander model. I think. Although I mean we don't know the rules yet. So.
Okay, we'll activate Ashlynn. We're gonna
It's the
spend,
speculation is go.
I'm super stoked though. Did you ever play Undercity?
spend 3
No, I
to
wanted to, but
cast.
never did.
Okay, I have it anyway. I
Quicken,
You read it to me.
of course, on the
right,
Forge
so,
Guard.
Undercity has a feat
Spend
card,
2
Okay.
mechanic in
to
it,
put
where
admonition
you
on
have a hand of
herself.
feat cards. They have 2 effects on them.
Admonition.
So each card does 2 different
It
things.
does both, or you choose one?
You choose one. So
Okay.
but you have a variety of cards in your hand. Each one does 2 things. But you can play it the top effect, then you don't get the bottom effect. And when you play the bottom effect, you don't get the top effect. And that thing. This has the same mechanic.
Move up
Like, you have a
there.
hand of command cards, and
Okay.
they have 2 effects on them.
Oh,
And
one
you
wheel
can-
it off
you can
focus
play it at any
left.
time, or when prompted by the card.
Yeah.
For one of the 2
Sylys.
effects kind of thing. And so once you play it though, the other effect's lost. And so it's a very very good mechanic.
6.
It's very fun in Undercity. And I think it's going to work really well in this game as well.
Cool.
And it's that's what you're getting basically for your like Warcaster model quotations,
Yeah.
instead of like spells and feats and focus.
That's kind of cool. Though.
Yeah.
And they have better stuff.
Yeah, and there's a lot of cool effects. I mean, some
And
of
he'll
them are going to be
do
like on the
Arcane
order
Secrets
of
on
power,
Ashlynn,
like
of
mini
course.
Like one of them is like
And then Forge
everyone
Guard.
in the
Forge
commander's
Guard will
command
run, so
range
they're now speed
ignores the
6, so
target
they'll
melee
run
penalty
12.
feature.
Oh, nice.
Which is like that's a
That's
mini
solid,
feat level.
yeah.
That's a mini feat level ability.
Yeah.
So there's some really cool stuff. And other ones are just like free boost, one free boost, and you're playing a card for it.
Can you play more than one card in turn, or is it one per?
I don't know. I think it's
Yeah, they didn't really
you
say
have-
that.
I think you get a
So
certain
you just
amount
burn them all
I
in.
think you get a certain amount of cards per round or something.
You have a hand.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
We really don't know.
We just know you get a hand,
Yeah,
and the hand size is
you get
a.
a hand.
So I haven't been following anything on this. Lately.
Yeah, we can chat about it. I mean, we talked
I
about
sort
the
of took
podcast.
a break for the past 2 weeks.
Talk about it on the podcast. Yeah, you get a hand size. So there's a base hand size of a certain number of cards. We don't know what it is. But depending on what you take in your army, there's going to be a hand size modifier. So certain models that are like super strong in Company of Iron are going to give you a negative modifier, so you get fewer command cards. Certain models that are maybe weaker in Company of Iron give you more command cards, so you get more of them. So it gives you more things you can do every turn, which
That sounds
is
very
kind of a
powerful.
really cool balancing mechanism. Like way better than like Warjack points ever were. Like that was always such a fucking shit.
Warjack has points as a balancing
It's been
aspect. They're
awful. They've been so stupid. And like High Reclaimer has 31, so therefore
fair. Leave it. Leave it alone.
Warjack points are invalid because of
and
that.
he actually has 32.
And Forge Guard will run.
Maximilian in chat is also excited for Company of Iron. So are we. I'm super stoked.
There we go, and your go, sir.
Cap7 on Twitch chat also excited for Company of Iron. He was really excited for Rumble as well, but it was just a shit
It's
format.
been on a
that-
peak rapport.
Like, honestly, who the fuck? Rumble was awful, so badly done.
Yeah.
Like I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
I was excited for Rumble. I thought it might like I want a way to play Warmachine in like a half hour. You know what I mean? Like I think that's a really cool
Burn
idea.
through a game.
Yeah,
or-
yeah. And I love skirmish games. So I'm so excited for Company of Iron. I hope it's good. I'm praying it's good.
I like limited story arcs.
Campaigns.
Yeah, like a campaign.
Yeah,
So
I
here's,
don't need a
here's
campaign.
10 missions.
I just
like
want a
to play
tight
that
skirmish
way.
game.
I like
That's
to
what
play
I
that
want.
way with.
Yeah.
So like here's like a campaign book with 10
I
or
mean,
11 missions.
I'm sure it will have a campaign.
Yeah.
Like it's almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
But all I want is a tight skirmish game that has balanced rules. That's what I really want.
That
So I'm
would be nice.
hoping it provides that. It might not though, because Rumble is a horrible.
Don't ever play more time.
Fair.
I will save you the trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, Infinity's so good, Max. Love Infinity. No one
Infinity?
here plays it. Mark does, but
He is in kitchen.
he's like in Kitchener,
Yeah.
so it's like 2 hours away.
I've never seen a game of that live.
Yeah, no one plays it. I don't think there's any Infinity in London. There's no one that plays it.
A lot of people used to, but then
Yeah.
Dave happened.
Oh, so it was at Imperial, and then Imperial was shit.
Then Dave was stupid.
Yeah, fair enough.
We have a not friendly local game store.
I don't know. I've read the rules for Infinity. I've watched some how to play videos and stuff, and the game just doesn't look
So
fun.
okay.
All
so
three of those
fun.
guys.
It's like halfway between Warmachine and D&D.
D20.
D20. They use D20 because it's a.
Alright, my Drake's gonna go here.
percentile.
Okay.
He's going
I just hate
to
it.
spray this guy.
Hate it.
Those
Okay.
three.
I know.
Never
sure,
played it.
there's
He
not
is
really,
a
like,
rat.
honestly, there's not really a good reason to hate it because
5.
it probably
Okay.
still
They are
work out.
different.
Not like
Defense
the aesthetic,
14.
The manga aesthetic.
I'm not
I'm gonna
crazy
boost
about
for all
it.
three
It's
of them.
okay.
So, I'm not a fan
So
of
the guy in the front.
Yeah.
In front.
It's.
So I need a
I'm
9
not
to
crazy
hit.
about it. I
Yep.
think it's okay.
Nope.
This.
Middle guy.
But yeah.
That's a 9 hits.
Okay, so that hits.
Captain
Travis-
says that
Travis
he
says-
is most excited about the alternating activations it's going to have, which I think is
That's
also
an 8.
Alternating
So
activations
this
is
is-
nice.
It's
Okay, so
acceptable.
just the drow got
skirmish
hit.
game having one team go first
And,
before the other
it's
team gets
power
to go
14,
is just
so-
pretty fucking
So
broken
that.
because you only have fucking 5 models. So if you lose 3
Yeah,
of
if
them,
all
then
5 of
the
them
game's
go.
kind of over.
Yeah.
That's
Big
my
fan of it.
Drake.
So it should be a huge difference. It's just going to really change the way the support models work because you activate a support model. Now your enemy is going to get to do something with one of their
In
war
response
models.
to that
Yeah.
support.
Yeah.
So, are they going to,
Tactics will be completely
nullify?
different. Yeah.
you know, what you just
Yeah.
did?
I feel like it's going to lead
Oh,
to
those do
mostly
attack, girded,
work
piercing.
models being taken.
Potentially, you always need at least one support. We also don't know if, 'cause
Reinforcements.
talking about the Infinity,
Turn
some
D3
models
small
you
base
need
destroy
to
the
achieve
relevant grants to
objectives.
Yeah, that's
play.
true.
Right, so if you don't take that model, you
Cool.
can't get scenario points.
And it will be mostly objective based. It will not be a win by killing the other team type
Yeah.
game. It will
There's
be
a
a
lot
win
of-
by fulfilling an objective, and not just scoring points, but fulfilling an objective.
I get
Like
rid of
light this building on
those.
fire or something.
Yeah. like, because in Infinity and Malifaux especially,
So let's see.
you can have your entire force eradicated in range.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
Because you get all the scenario points your opponent doesn't get any,
Yeah.
since you're busy killing shit.
Rush puts me
And you win.
13.
So I'm intrigued by this. I've
Engage
never
on
played a game like
that
that.
stuff.
But I'm super excited about it.
Alright, so my
Captain says, do you think you'll be able to mix in Mercs and Minions? No, they have said that Mercs and Minions will only be playable in Mercs and Minions. So you'll not be able to play Mercs with Signar and Mercs with other factions. Partisans, though, will be allowed to play with their own factions.
I am very much pleased by that.
Oh, that people aren't going to be taking your solos?
Yeah.
As a Merc player.
This
So,
is
you,
like,
so
yeah.
you are one of those selfish Merc players that,
Yes!
that gets mad when other people play.
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of. Totally understand. And tournaments don't care,
See,
but
I
like, yeah.
can't. I played other factions before I played Mercs, so I don't have that.
They don't have that,
They
yeah.
were not my favorite
Tipster.
faction. That's Jeremy, not me.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, they're girded, right?
If they're base to base, only if they're base to
Do you
base.
guys think that they are going to change that?
Oh, no, they don't have
such
girded, they're
that
all steel,
unpopular
okay.
units are popular for companies?
Absolutely possible, yeah. I mean,
Because they can balance the game completely different.
well, things like, for example, if you take a unit, just like throwing it out there, a unit of high shields. High shields are going to lock up the table at armor 20? 18?
18 by themselves.
That might actually be difficult for someone to deal with in Company of Iron.
Yep.
Whereas, like, in
Cannoneer's
in
gonna
Warmachine, that's garbage.
shoot at that
Yeah.
guy.
Right?
Because you can draw the template on
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
defense
and they'll
Here's a
10.
power
Yeah.
16 template.
Whereas, like,
12 with
and
quick
I'm not saying high shields are going to be good in Company of Iron. They're probably still going to be
They
trash
go to
because
12
they
with
probably
quick
are.
Yes, I guess shooting, that's right. So
Something
yeah,
like
plus
that,
2.
like,
Yes, so
like,
it'll be 12. Yeah.
Something that might be terrible in Warmachine might be okay when there's limited stuff that can
So,
attack. Again,
7
no,
that hits.
no large bases.
Let's see if I can raw dog a 7.
No cav, no heavies.
Yep.
Yep.
No.
So it's an
like,
AoE
no,
4.
No cavalry
So it's
solo.
basically going to clip
Repenter
front 5
spam!
guys.
Okay. So they
Again,
are
it's
arm
only
18
point
since
oh
they're
no,
base
It's
to
only
base.
pointless, right? So
And
you
then
can take 2
it's gonna
repenters and
clip.
nothing else.
There's just 7.
Oh, 7. Okay,
that
yeah,
guy.
that's actually pretty good. So you can take
So
them and
the
then
front
Jack
5
Marshall,
guys and
you're
then
good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But then again,
Like
someone
a
else,
bastion.
someone
So
else is always
basically
going to
not
have like
clipping
a
Okay.
unit.
So
of-
it's basically
And
1, 2,
solo.
3, 4,
and
and
like
1,
they
2,
might be able to
3.
take those out.
That's
Yeah,
it? That
'cause,
blocks?
like, I'm really
The-
interested. I cannot wait to see the rolls.
The
Sounds really
4-inch AoE will clip.
Clip that. Okay,
Yeah.
so basically
The
the
front
entire
five.
front 5, and then these-
Everybody but this guy.
everybody but that guy. Okay, so just that guy. Fair enough.
The guy directly
No one who plays Infinity or Guild Ball.
is going to be
I have a
PAL
Guild Ball army.
15, I believe.
Or team.
Yeah, PAL 15. So
About
4 to kill.
Yeah, I just have the fisherman.
Do they have tough?
We should get together sometime and play some games.
He's
Like, I'll get
dead.
some
He's dead.
cutouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's
Because I
PAL
mean,
8 blast.
I did say
So
10 is 11 to
I'm totally
kills
okay to try it. Like
I had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah.
because they're 18.
And I know what
So,
trains there. It's just for
I'm gonna do,
to change it up.
Yeah.
raw
It's not
dog
a
the front
huge
4.
impact
So
on the
start
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
It's a spot if you want to limit movement in
Next
a spot. It's for controlling. How they've done it is their
this is the
armies are
fourth
done on
one?
pendulum.
Okay.
Extreme
Alright.
melee,
Um,
extreme speed.
Yeah.
The back
So
4.
extreme hitting, extreme speed,
Yep.
and everyone else is in the
so
middle.
I'm going
The terrain
to
is there to curb these guys,
boost.
right? So if you're extremely
this guy,
fast,
this guy, and
there's
this
some
guy.
terrain
Okay.
that slows you down, but you gotta go around.
Mhm.
If you're extremely hard hitting,
And I'm gonna
you
drop
can't
it
just
from
be
the
line
bounce
and punch the fuck.
So,
That's why.
11.
But so then
That's a
people in the middle
10.
then can they ignore it?
Because they're more balanced,
Yeah.
it's less of an impact.
Okay.
That's a 10.
That's 10.
It's a smaller board, it's only 3
And
bits.
that guy.
Yeah.
That
So
will
it lets them
So it's
sort
the
of,
unit here
as
under,
well
so
where
I'll
I'd say
just.
the hard hitting guys will have fewer.
How do I want to do that? I have to swap with that.
That's my impression.
And I don't kill that guy, so that's the
Okay.
blast. So he drops one from the Bronzeback. That's good.
Killed 2 Forge Guard.
Yep.
Average rolls, they come back.
Or do they?
Yeah.
No, Warmachine's good. I haven't played 40k in years.
It's on 8th edition now. When was last time you played?
5th.
Wow.
So 3 years.
Second.
It's not actually.
No, it's not actually that bad. No,
Yeah.
I dropped all of GW when they flipped to 8th edition fantasy.
Okay. Yeah. I played 8th edition fantasy for a while.
I'm sorry,
And
dude.
it was bad.
It was
I
bad.
discovered Warmachine after been playing it for about a year. I dropped fantasy like a bad habit and never looked back.
That was a good
I
choice.
don't even remember why it was fun now because Warmachine's just such a better game.
Warhammer Fantasy, I played Warhammer Fantasy for 15 years. I played
Wow.
competitively.
I did not play for that
I
long.
traveled around Canada playing in tournaments.
Yep.
thought it was a big deal.
Bronzeback.
I was.
You're huge in
I
your
was.
meta?
I won Canada. For Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah.
So there's
We've
some
never
white
traveled
dwarfs
here.
with your name and picture in them.
Pardon?
There's some white dwarfs with your
Yeah.
name and picture in them.
Yeah, and I also have a silver demon for
Nice.
painting.
Oh,
Nice.
So-
Walk there. He's done.
I was good at Warhammer Fantasy. I played
Gladiator's
it for
going
15
to walk
years.
over
Yeah.
to.
They changed it such that a dwarf could potentially charge further than light cavalry. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's their motto of rolling more dice is fun. Rolling more dice is not fun.
He'll
My
put
rolling is evidence
rush
of that.
on Sentry.
I tend to roll shitty.
Yeah, it was the whole.
When it matters.
You can pre-measure charge
Drop them from
distances,
the
but you have to.
Bronzeback.
But it's random distance.
Random distance.
That was
What
awful.
is the point?
That was so awful.
I really enjoyed it when you had to eye the distances,
Yeah.
eyeball the distances.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine
But you
for
had a
Warmachine.
definite distance.
You had a definite distance you could
Yeah.
move, but you couldn't pre-measure anything.
Yeah.
Also, combat mechanics were such that even if you failed all your rolls, if you positioned and outplayed your opponent, you can win a combat without rolling any dice.
Mm.
That's what I enjoyed. If you played well, positioned your stuff well, dice didn't matter. That doesn't exist in Warhammer anymore. That's why I play Warmachine. Because you can really mitigate the dice. I'm terrible at Warmachine by comparison.
Maximilian says a 60,000 point game got him out of 40K, and he almost quit gaming entirely after that.
Been there.
How many how many models does that represent? I'm not familiar with
Yeah.
40K.
Armageddon. It's an
Like,
Armageddon game.
Is that
for
like
40K.
a 4 foot by like 12 foot table cover?
That's 30 people playing.
30
Oh.
people?
15 per side.
Holy shit!
From when I played, a standard game was 2,000 points. From when I played,
Wow.
I don't know what it is now. So
Wow,
15
that's-
per
I
side.
think that could break anybody.
Yeah, I
That's,
mean, like,
that's a lot of standing
well, 'cause,
around
like,
waiting.
I mean, you could play.
You could break those
You could
systems.
play-
Like I played it in fantasy, where you
Yeah.
had to get your armies off of the opponent's
I
deployment
mean,
zone.
you could play a 1,000
I was
point.
playing undead, so I'd raise a unit of zombies on their zone, and then block it off.
You could
Yeah.
play.
Raise one,
You
block
could
it
play
off.
something like a 1,000 point game of Warmachine as well, and it'd be just as often.
Oh yeah. I think once you get that big of scale.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think giant games are fun.
Well, I mean,
They're
they
not.
kind of are, but you have to.
I think it's just the fact of seeing all those
You just have to
miniatures,
like
right?
make a
That-
day of it, and like make sure pizza comes on time, that kind of thing. You know,
I feel
and
like
Sentry's
you
going to
don't
put
accomplish anything.
retaliatory.
No, you really
There's no
don't.
sense of
No.
accomplishment or
Can't
fun.
do that.
Yeah.
It's like, we put all the stuff on the table. Great.
well, it's just like you just do it for the sake of doing it. That's
Yeah.
all. There's
That
no,
I can
there's no
understand.
there's no winning or losing in it. It's just
You're
for
just doing it
shits.
for-
It's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
for shits.
Yeah.
Like it's the only. Like, it's the only. And by the way, I
So
would
if he's
totally
going to
down for like, some kind of
charge
like crazy
on
like
that
six
guy.
cast game
Okay.
sometime. I think it'd be awesome. That'd be fun.
Yeah, everyone has to be on board, and you have to have a goal.
So I'll
for the
attack
game,
him with
not
my
just,
shield.
Let's just play a normal game with this many guys.
Matt
I'm thinking we can get a
6
we can get a
Four's a
4x8
hit.
going.
hits with a
Hits.
7.
4x8.
Arm 18.
And what would be
Shield
reasonable number of armies
is-
on that? We could probably get
It'd have to be
Power
maybe
14.
4 casters.
It'd have to be 4
5 to kill.
7
4
kills.
So
casters.
that's it.
Or
That's the
6
guy.
casters and 4 by 8.
Yep. Then I will use
Maybe 4
my
casters per side. So,
tusks on this guy.
4
Okay.
casters per side, so 8 total.
But
Hits
then
with
you
7.
play it
Okay.
as.
This is PAL 15.
Ideally, you play it as Unbound.
10 kills.
The rules for that aren't
That's
out yet
good.
for MK3.
Yep.
They are going to be
And then
releasing
my
new versions of
halberd will
Unbound
go
in
onto
November. Yeah, November.
this
in
guy
November,
right here.
no quarter,
Okay.
apparently they're coming. I mean, I
9
wouldn't say I'm
hits.
excited
This is
about it,
PAL
but I'm
16.
intrigued.
So
Like,
dice off
I'd like to
2.
see
So
what they do to tweak it because Unbound
Alright,
and
so
Mark
that guy's
II
gonna
was
be just
not a
armor
success
16 then.
at all.
Since he has
It
7,
was
nobody
just
takes
as bad as
bases.
playing
I
normal.
think I played one Unbound game and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous.
And then
Oh my
he
god! It
is
says his game lasted the
7
entire
bronze
weekend.
back,
and
so he
it's
drops
like
the
2
Fury.
turns.
Yeah, I ran.
holy shit, that
I ran
sounds
a couple
awful.
Armageddon games
Yeah.
when I worked for GW. We ran a couple games and we had timers.
Yeah, you have to.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
so once
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
20 minutes a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had 20 minutes to do your turn.
Okay.
If you didn't finish it, tough luck.
Yeah, I like that.
Next
I
guy,
like that.
20 minutes.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think you,
Because,
you
like,
shouldn't need that much time.
If you're trying to do stuff
you
here,
shouldn't need that much time.
what does it matter what they're doing way down on the other?
Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Because it's a team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you, Daryl? Did you ever see the? There was a meme post a couple of years ago about 40K, where the guy won the game because he had advanced deploy and he deployed it all his
The
deployment
other
zone.
guy chose not to put his
It's
stuff
tough
on
in the board. Yeah, that's hilarious.
legit.
Yeah, it's
Legit.
craziness.
Tiberion.
Sorry, what?
So there was a game where.
You can-
Sorry, let Daryl tell because he.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so basically, the meme was basically there's a guy picture and he's like smiling, holding the rulebook with the judge, and the other guy's looking
He's
at the
doing
table,
this.
they're going like, and the other guy's looking at the table going, "What the hell?" So what it is that you could choose to not he was the only one guy who was playing an army where he could choose to not deploy his army at all. He could just sit back, you would
Tiberion is
deploy your
gonna
army, and then
run.
he would deploy where your weak spawn is and just spear through and crush it.
Okay.
And
So-
you couldn't retaliate. You couldn't hit him with any of your long range guns
Yeah.
or anything because you didn't have anything
In the board. So, but the other guy had advanced deploy. When the rules for advanced deploy in 40k, basically you can put it anywhere as long as it's within, as long as it's
Outside
not
of 6 inches of
6
an
inches of an enemy model. Well, there's no models on the board, so he deployed everything and he spaced it out, so everything was in the other guy's deployment zone completely. So when it became the other guy's turn, he couldn't deploy anything. He lost.
So he lost.
Xerxis.
Because the game's a limited number of turns.
So he just outscrewed the guy trying to screw
Wow.
him. Basically, it was just just
So-
awesome.
But I mean, the first guy was just screwing on it as
Yeah.
well. I mean, it's
Yeah, that's what I mean,
That,
yeah.
that would normally that couldn't happen normally. Right?
No.
Yeah, if nobody was playing, because normally there'd be some.
That's another example of how the rules in GOE games are fucking garbage.
He will put.
Like, just because there's loopholes like that.
Now I have no idea what edition that was. Obviously, it's not
I,
Age.
no, wasn't
you
that,
wanna
was that
play-
Age of Sigmar actually? I thought it was.
No, that was
I thought it
40K.
recent.
That was 40k.
That was
That
40K.
was
Okay.
3rd edition.
That was a third.
Maybe
Was
that
Scholars
long?
will go.
Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it was 3rd.
That's all.
The other games went shit when Celestial left. Celestial Cavator went to Kings of War. So if you want to play Warhammer,
Good
go
fantasy.
play Kings of War. For like a third of the price.
That was the one that I got at the suit turn, right?
Yeah.
GW is learning though. The rules are free now, right?
With the Furies
Yes.
off.
Yeah, the
Rules
main,
are free.
the base
Their
rules.
models aren't any cheaper, but
No.
they're nice sculpts and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the models are pretty sweet.
That is me.
Like I'm not gonna say they're shitty models. Finecast is good, but
So, maintenance phase.
And I mean, and I also like they're not really my aesthetic either. Like I prefer the Warmachine aesthetic.
well, I like the model. If I'm gonna play
So
a model,
D3
I prefer to have most of it over the base, not 10,000
It just has to be within.
things flying off of it.
Place return. You're completely within this model's command range, and formation's command is 10. so no
That being
problem.
said, I love the Battlefield
So
models,
D3.
Then they hang over the base.
So one model's coming back. And his command within 3 inches. Well, that's fair enough. I'll just put it right beside that guy. So he's got his armor buff back.
Armor buffs.
Buff. Okay. Focus. Sylys will upkeep Quicken for free.
Yeah, he does.
Ashlynn will spend on the upkeep admonition.
How many dwarves do you back?
1.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's enough to get the other guy against armor with. Yeah.
Better than no dwarves.
Exactly. What do I want to load up here? I probably do want to put an extra focus on Rocinante this turn.
Make Daryl
Take a
great
shot.
again, 2017.
I cannot have.
Daryl was great.
I have
to
like
begin
a
with.
wife and kids and shit now.
No longer great.
I don't have the time to commit to playing that game.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I feel like we could be much better at this game if we really tried.
I was playing like 10 games a week or more.
Wow.
No fantasy.
Okay, yeah.
That's a lot.
When you were competing, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it takes, pretty much. Like, if you want to...
And I only played like I was JVMing it, basically playing one list,
Yeah.
one army
Concentrate,
constantly.
No, for
And
sure.
only
I
tweaking
mean,
that.
you know, when you concentrate, when you really work hard at it, it's easy to get better.
Range 12. Pretty much everybody's in the range of that beast.
Yep. He's screwed.
Yeah. Alright. So what do you think? One big CRA or 2 CRAs?
I probably. His defense 13, armor 14.
So we're gonna hit no matter what. Probably. Because they're at 6, so. Let's just do one big one. Everybody should be in range. Yeah, 'cause it's range 12, right? This is still crazy. So we've got 9. So that will make it 15. So don't roll double ones. And we'll fire the shot from Selena. She's
What's
got
up,
the
Danny
shot.
Rawl?
So hits. So pal strength of the pal of the bows is 10, so this will be 19.
Yes, because you have 9 guys.
Yeah,
Big
big CRA. Yeah, into this beast there.
Dice plus 5.
Dice plus 5. That's all right. So that's.
I don't mean to be that guy,
Boxcars,
but
it's
they
around
can't see
10,
the forest,
15.
can
Don't they have Hunter?
They have Hunter.
they? Does it let you see the forest now?
Maybe
Maybe it does. Like,
Well, maybe I
I thought they
that
might have
wrong.
changed
Did I
that.
screw that up? Oh no, just ignores concealment and cover.
Oh.
So okay, all right. So let's take that.
You can
back
move
then.
him though.
Redo it.
We would do it. Yeah, we'll just review the movement. Yeah, because I didn't aim, so I didn't
Yeah,
take
so
any-
I-
Well, you
I-
didn't roll snake eyes.
I
Yeah.
wasn't.
I didn't.
I wasn't sure that was the case. Like I thought I might have been wrong about Hunter too. I wasn't sure.
No, I keep on thinking Hunter should have the force because it sounds like it should.
Yeah, but yeah, it is just covering stealing. I think.
That would make Aaron's
So that's 15 damage to
Yeah.
what you call him?
Well,
No,
they don't
sorry.
even have Hunter.
they
To column 4.
Oh, Danny's watching you. I think is Danny Raw. Is that the guy playing the list you're playing?
Yeah. Hey, Danny, how's it going?
Kassem's wrecking your list.
Yeah, he's playing it wrong, man. I don't know why you let him play it. He's just gonna wreck it.
Seems like a bad idea.
If I were in Manoth, I'd be a reckoner.
No, just no. Just no.
All right. Take 1 damage off. Yeah. Take 1 damage off because that guy couldn't move him far enough in. So just make it 14 then.
Could have swung around there or something.
I think that joke up behind the shit.
I really wish Nis had repo
Yeah.
because now they're really in
Because
danger.
they need more of this.
No, it's just that now they're really in danger
Fair.
because they had to move up to get around the forest, and they could really use repo.
Fair.
Dwarves.
I can still only
I
get
actually
like 3
consider this
guys.
pretty overcosted. These days. Like they're 19 points.
I haven't looked at them too
They're
closely.
just, they
Just
just
'cause
have
nothing
they have
exciting.
the Hound Weapmasters with the 1-inch melee, speed 7, so they have 11 threat in 8, which is pretty good. And then the POW 12 CRAs with Hunter. So, range 12, POW 10, POW 10. POW 9 Weapmaster on their melee, yeah. So, I mean, like, they're Weaponmaster, but they still don't hit very hard. Like they hit like a POW 12, not
Yeah.
it's not that
Yeah,
hard.
it's
Like,
not
it's
huge.
it's
Yeah, they're
good
range
for
You can get
So
spikes
make
here
sure
and
I
there,
good
have
for
but
killing
it's
multiple
nothing
infantry, and it'll put the hurt on the light jacks, but not really heavies.
Let's make sure everybody's in there so we can.
And I mean,
he
the
looks
CRAs
good.
are good for killing infantry as well. Pathfinder's great.
All right.
I don't know that. But,
Hammer time.
I feel like something like
Hammer
Repo would really help them to get
21.
really
Hammer
good.
21.
Really powerful.
Oh, it really is,
They've
yeah.
been handing it out like candy.
Yeah, they have been.
So they are
it would just be really
mat
good
7.
to give them that extra ability as a herring unit.
Oh, he's defense 10.
Defense 10. Okay, so 3's a hit. Start with the first guy.
He
Hits.
says that you're doing better
No.
than he would with the list,
Hits.
Kassem.
This one.
I know. I'm Kassem.
That hits.
There.
Just barely.
Is that a
Need
new
3 to
shirt?
hit.
I'm Cass.
That one hits.
I'm the savior of Skorne.
That one hits. That guy hits.
What?
That one hits. Okay, so they have power strength 11 weapon masters. So dice minus, what was it, 21 you said your arm?
Yeah.
So dice minus 10. Okay, so. Alright, so first guy. Everybody hits, so I'm going to be rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First guy. Oops, don't hit the camera. 1 damage to the 4.
1 to 4. Okay.
Okay, next one. Oh, there we go. That is, so minus
5
10.
to
So
the
5 to the 1.
That's a spike.
Yeah. Third guy.
Fourth guard going in?
Yep. There we go.
That's a
Not
good
too
roll.
bad. So that's
3 to the 4.
3 to the 4, yeah.
Is that a Sentry?
3 to the 2.
3 to the 2. Doing good work here. How many rolls was that now? That was 1, 2, 3. Was that the 4th or was that the 3rd? I think it was just the 3rd, wasn't it?
That was at least 3, yeah.
Okay, so we're at 4th now.
Did you not get charges off?
No, he was too close. So.
I was up in his face.
That's nothing. That
three
ties. That ties.
Two
So
more.
2 more.
I feel like unless they're base to base, you can almost always get banged on the charge.
Yeah,
Especially against an enemy of reach.
1 damage to the 6.
1 to the 6.
I agree.
He's actually doing a lot more damage than I thought he would.
And then one
Yeah,
last
well,
one.
hot dice do that. It's faction dice. That's what does it. Faction dice are always rolling like bonkers.
Ties. So nothing.
He like took basically half my sentry.
With
No-
non-charge attacks. That's
six non-charge attacks.
Okay.
Not bad for power strength 11 weapon masters. Not bad.
I feel like you needed more though. Like
Yeah.
you needed them to kill him. I think.
Yeah. That would have been the ideal. I need to get the Mangler in there, but probably should have had the Mangler in front. Oh.
Second wave. Tiberion's just out of 10.
No, actually, you know what I really want to see? I want to see you shoot the siege crawler at Xerxis because he gets the additional.
Yeah, I almost wanted to deploy it directly across from it.
Yeah.
I absolutely did that, but I was just like,
that's awesome.
guess that the Forge Guard would have so much trouble with the water in the
Fair
forest.
enough.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
Yeah, Rocinante.
I really wanted to.
But out of Tiberion. And the Sentry out of Tiberion.
Yeah.
For 10.
to charge in. Did you load up Rocky?
I just gave him an extra one
Okay.
because I was thinking of shooting, but now I'm like
Okay.
charge him in.
I mean,
Actually,
yeah, he should take up the
Yeah.
Sentry.
yeah,
But he's almost certainly going to die to Tibbers next turn.
that's the only
Yeah.
thing. But I'm gonna lose him one way or the other
Fair
anyways,
enough.
so I might as well take a beast and then
Yeah.
do that anyways. Then, so yeah, we'll charge him. So my charge would be 8. Can I do it? I can still have him towing the zone a bit.
I think so. You got reach.
He's got a 2-inch reach, so
Yeah,
yeah.
should
There
be
we
good.
go. All right. So I'll take all that for the charge. Rocinante is mat 7, so 3 to hit.
Not
that's
3.
fine.
Or not snake dice.
So power strength 18, boosted for the charge.
Dice off 3.
So we're looking at 10 to the 5.
10 to the 5. Okay.
And then we'll buy an attack with the Battle Blade. 3 to hit, hits.
Dice off 3.
Dice off 3, wrong dice, Jeremy. 1 to the 6.
1 to the 6.
Need a little bit
6
better than
boxes
that.
left.
La Mangler.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, or run for free because of aggressive. I'll just put it right there. Vanguard. Shimmy up there. Yeah, that arm's pretty high. He's not going to do much with that cannon. We'll activate Ashlynn. Slide her up there. Could she get any work done? Yeah, she can get a punch off. We'll get a punch off into your Cannoneer.
Not my Cannoneer.
What's
That's
his
10.
defense? Defense 10. Ashlyn's rat is 7. So I'm gonna let that ride. Hits. Power strength 12. I'm gonna boost.
He's armor 19.
Alright, so dice minus 7. So that is 7 to the 1.
Okay.
Sylys will move up and do his arcane, the arcane secrets again.
Were you-
And
Were you done with that?
yeah, she's only got
That's a
that
victory.
No feet.
Yeah.
one. You know what?
I'm not trying to sway you. I thought you might have forgotten.
No, I didn't forget.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
You go.
Alrighty, let's read from over here.
Siege crawler. I didn't shoot.
Go.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, siege crawler. Okay. Let's start with the fields of cannons. I don't think I'm going to have the range to Xerxis there.
No,
I
it's
think
only
it's orange
12.
range 12. Yeah, it's not going to have. It's not going to be. Yeah, it's not close. No, or even close. But who's not engaged? Well, Tibbers isn't engaged. So let's do a pot shot on him then with this left siege breaker. It is rat 6, I believe.
Defense 10.
Yeah, rat 6. So 4 is a hit. Hits.
What's the paladin?
15.
He'll take it. He's armor 21.
So dice minus 6. So 4 damage to the 5.
4 to the 5. Okay.
And then the right siege breaker. Do I want to try and shoot? Well, I guess I could try and shoot that Is it Beast Hammer? No, Beast Hammer's not going to be in range.
The Beast Hammer you probably can't see because the
No.
Forge Guard.
Yeah.
You can. It looks like you can see Tibbers though because he's a large base.
From that arc, though? I don't know if I can from that
Oh,
side.
you didn't turn?
No,
You can turn them.
I didn't turn him, so that's okay. It's bad.
Okay.
So I don't think there's too much.
Yeah, I
in
couldn't
there.
quite see his arc.
Yeah. I guess I don't think there's
Looks like
anything.
you're kind of clipping the sentry.
So what I'll do,
Because your tick is there.
Yeah.
You might be clipping the sentry's base.
so, yeah, I can't even get on even have the line. Okay. But okay, cannon, the quad cannon, D3. What is it?
D3 plus 1.
Yeah. So 2 shots. Hmm. Ah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so we'll put him in the Tiberion then. First shot. Just barely hits. Power strength 12, so
Six
it's
plus 9.
yeah, that's not going to be too much probably. Nothing. Second shot. Do the same thing. Hits. Nothing. Okay, there we go. Your go, sir.
Alright. So Reeve. Don't really need Ignite over here. Whatever. I'll spend one upkeep Ignite and Rapport. And we are off to the races.
Oh, I guess we should have done scoring at the end of that turn, shouldn't we?
Oh.
So we each scored
Hey.
1.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for this zone.
Yeah, each zone. We each
You
scored
both score
for
one for your shitty zones.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, fine. I'll put him in.
So rude, eh?
Well, it's just that when you both score, it doesn't.
It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's kind of like.
Especially because it's not
It is
5
move-
points anymore. It's difference, right?
Yeah.
So it just doesn't matter ananymore when you both score. But I'll
Yeah.
still put it in just to say you scored. I mean, I guess it'll still matter for tournament tiebreakers, I guess.
Yep. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
like
probably
if you have a
12
game that
points
goes
scored,
to
right?
like
Total points
to goes to like 10, 15, and you lose with 10, I think that still goes.
Isn't CP's like the 4th tiebreaker now? Though?
It is, yeah.
It'll come up once.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's for tournaments. It's the 2nd. It's wins, strength,
I thought it was
schedule,
assassinations.
CPs. No, you don't get anything for CP. You just get army points destroyed for that. Not
See, I thought because before it was kills, like assassination victories.
no.
Yeah.
Only hardcore. But like for Steamroller, it's always been strength of schedule, then
doesn't matter.
wins,
Yeah.
like tournament points,
Wins.
strength of schedule, then CPs is all they're gonna
Xerxis is going
be. And then army
to
points destroyed.
go
Are you sure assassination victories weren't in there?
pop my feet,
sure it's
I'm pretty sure. You know,
and
I've
he's
never
going to
heard
charge
that before,
at this
unless it was
guy.
It would have to have been like pre 2012.
maybe.
So I have
'cause I've
10
played
inches,
since
I have a lot of
so
useless shit in my brain.
Fair enough.
like so.
Yeah, he's moving further away. He should move closer to the siege crawler.
No, he's going to
Kassem
chill.
is the anti-fun.
He's going to chill over here. So he's going to do impact attacks first.
Alright.
Just this guy and this guy are in his
Alright.
impact. So I am a amazing Mad 8.
Defense 14, so 6 is to hit.
Hits.
No bug.
The mount is what? POW 14. Yeah. And then on this guy.
Okay.
An 8 will hit.
There we go.
POW 14, so those two are just auto dead.
Yeah.
My charge target died, so I guess I'll redirect.
What? By hitting him by a rhino?
We'll attack him with the War Standard. Bam! Hits with an 11.
So I imagine he is dead.
POW 12.
Yeah, he's arm 11, so he is dead.
And then I'll do my Lamenter on this guy. 9 hits.
Okay.
And that's POW 15. Well, POW 7. I forgot I had Ignite on.
So yeah, he's dead.
Then
It's more than 11. He's
Ignite
dead.
along with you with like armor 11 is a waste.
I put him on turn before, so. was like, yeah. Let's see. How much do I want to risk?
All of it.
All of it.
Put it all on one roll.
50 on red.
What could go wrong?
So I have sprint.
So the one thing I learned already is that I don't have to have the siege crawler nearly that close to the forge guard. Command 10 is pretty. It can be a fair distance away.
It's almost like you're moving towards Xerxis.
Yeah, I know, eh?
So I'm going to spend
Well, Ashlyn's not
a
in this
fury
one.
to heal his spirit. Now he should be able to take out 3 guys there. So I shouldn't have to worry about charges. Those guys will be in here. Question is, do I want to heal the spirit? You know what? I'm going to go risky. I'm going to spend one to heal the spirit on the Sentry. Use them with 1 fury, and then I'm going to sprint somewhere.
You actually have 13 people on Twitch tonight. We usually have more on YouTube than we do on Twitch.
Twitch is actually holding up.
Must be, yeah.
Yeah, let's sprint back to here. Let's see. Okay. Fury moves up.
Like I haven't been following this stuff much. Just to see.
Now, hard to go.
A little lower than normal.
Here, let's see my target.
It is lower than normal today, yeah.
Summer.
Holiday weekend.
Yeah,
too.
maybe, yeah.
Like a lot of.
A lot of stuff. Summer, holiday weekend.
For Kanekistan. It's not a holiday for the States.
Yeah, it is the 4th of July, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Or is it next week?
It's
That's
like
next
the
week.
29th right now.
Yeah, you're right.
But because the holiday falls on a Saturday here, like I guess
Yeah, yeah.
worldwide list. You're right.
Right.
But for Canadians,
Yeah, 'cause the 4th isn't actually until Tuesday.
yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe they would have the weekend up? I don't know. Not sure how that works.
Anyone with a brain in their head would have booked out Monday and Wednesday.
So I am out immediately here. Okay, might be
Are
able
they
to
celebrating
click
the real
for
independence
this.
on the 2nd?
Yeah, so would you say this from this
when they
position I
actually
get
signed it, was the 2nd.
these 4?
Yeah. These what? 4. Let me just get the card number.
Yeah, because this guy is a little iffy.
Yeah, I close his face.
Okay.
I close his face. That's it.
So let's go with my Drake. He's going to go there.
Okay.
He's going to do spray targeting that guy. So,
So here's a
Alright.
question: wouldn't he be engaged though? Because the 1 inch reach on him.
oh, you have 1 inch reach?
Yes.
Well,
so I might want to change.
I'm
that.
not going to do that. Then.
Okay. Well,
He's
you
just
got
going to
that.
do this.
I was just gonna say.
I thought half inch for some reason.
No.
We'll just
no.
go here and
Look at those swords.
hey, if we went by aesthetics, it's a dash 2.5.
Don't
like,
even
4
start.
inch basically. So he's going to spray these
Oh,
two guys.
3. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So there are 14s on my rat to 5.
Yeah. So 9s to hit.
And the Drake don't care, so he's going to boost all 3.
Is he now?
So first guy
First hit.
is an 8, misses.
Got it?
Second guy. That definitely hits.
Okay.
14.
Middle guy, and then Selena.
Oh, Selena. That hits her with a 12.
Okay.
It's going to be a POW 14.
So we mean Selena first then, or
Selena.
Selena.
The other guy's auto did.
okay, yeah.
So I rolled
She has boxes.
24 total.
So she's. Let's kill that extra die. So now I've lost Hunter. Oh, sprays.
Okay, that takes care of that. Ledric's done. So let's go over here.
There's 3 this left.
Bronzeback. Could charge there and to beat back. Beat back. Could I beat back to the siege crawler is the question. Or
Kill something you don't beat back.
no, I mean like hitting him, like
The
beating back.
Rocinante.
It's directly
Rocinante.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's directly though. Yeah, so you don't get to like direct it. Feedback got nerfed like crazy.
So
It was hugely OP.
It really wasn't. I mean, it was strong. Don't get me wrong. It was pretty much Moloch-Karn that made it get nerfed.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks, Skorne.
you're welcome.
and then like, didn't they even change train direct to self anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
No, hold on a second. It might
maybe not.
be
I
so.
don't know. But like, they did a lot of that. We're like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
this interaction's broken. So
range-
let's
range
nerf it
six.
and then take away the interaction.
Yeah.
Range 6.
What?
Yeah, it makes me angry sometimes. But
Yeah. No, it's range
this
6.
game's still awesome.
So it can be cast on multiple.
They can. Oh, okay.
So he's going to.
But they have done that a lot.
They have done it a lot, and it's super annoying.
Except in Signer.
It's like, oh, this thing's broken. Let's add more.
Yeah, they need more.
So what's on the Sentry? Sentry has his mind up. So he's going to attack this guy.
Is Ashlynn supposed to be sitting
Okay.
over here, or is she going to come on the table at some point?
Oh, are you forgetting about
Anastasia?
what's your face?
Anastasia.
I did forget about her, but she wasn't exactly integral to anything. But yeah,
No,
she'll-
no,
we'll bring her in
Good
next
now.
turn. She's I'll bring her in next turn.
Doesn't she have Grievous?
I don't think so.
Shield on this guy.
I'm thinking of Saren, I think. The knives.
Yeah.
So a 5 will hit an 11. So
yeah.
he gets hit.
Okay.
And then it's a POW 14.
Okay, so they're arm 18 with the wall of skill.
9 will be a 23.
So he's dead.
Then I'll do my tusks on this guy in front of me.
Okay.
5 is an 11, so it hits.
That's it.
And then it's a POW
What is that?
15.
Okay.
It's an
Dice
office.
out 3.
8 will
Yeah,
kill.
it's Saturday night. I think it's 24.
Down front.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
I'm
a-
going to do my halberd on this guy over here in the back.
Okay.
It's the WC fundraiser thing.
6 hits.
Mm-hmm.
POW 16 is 3, 19 total.
So that.
He'll buy an attack on that guy. 6 will hit him. POW
Which one are you
16.
hitting?
This one.
That one.
He was in basic base.
Yeah.
But a 7 will kill him.
Yeah. Alright, so
And he'll buy another halberd on that middle guy.
Okay.
6 will hit. And that'll kill.
Skorne OP.
Skills of peas.
And dare you kill Forge Guard with a heavy.
He'll buy a halberd on Rocinante.
okay.
What's his defense?
10.
10, so a 4 on a 6 is a 10, so it
Okay.
hits.
Arm 18.
Dice off 2. That's 6 to the 4.
64.
And then I drop 1 from the Bronzeback. Sentry's done. Tiberion could just go in and wreck those. Yeah, I think I'm more worried about the Jax than the Siege Crawler.
Siege Grove says guns that are not boostable.
Yeah. So I think best move here is for me to move my bronze back. Let's see.
Oh, there's Battle Foam 4th of July sales
Yeah.
on. Tempted at all? Or you get that
If
one?
I had money.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm probably gonna pull
Yeah,
the
it would
Were
trigger.
you thinking of getting some?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger on the tournament bag.
Okay, and like, or the 4th of July thing?
Yeah.
It is cheaper, but the exchange rate's so bad that it's.
Well, so I'm gonna do the math and figure out if it's the
Yeah.
same. If it's
Well,
still better just to order it.
Actually,
The US dollar
you should
should go.
see if Tim's doing an order for it, because a lot of times they'll do a big group order on when they have the sales on.
Right.
And because
ask him tomorrow.
when he gets it in, I think it's a lot cheaper for us.
Yeah. I'll check it with him.
Yeah.
Well, because he gets it through their distribution.
Yeah.
Their distribution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Though
cheaper.
I don't know if he's going to get the discount.
I
So
don't know.
he
I'm not
is
sure
just
what-
He
going
probably
to-
won't get the.
I'm not
July
sure. Yeah,
discount.
maybe it's only for direct. I don't know.
So he's within 7, so
yeah,
he's
so
just
it's
going
worth,
to
it's worth asking them because even with the sale, I mean, you'll save 25%, but then it's in US dollars and it's add 30 back on.
20%.
Yeah.
Add 30 back on,
Yeah.
and it just adds up.
Well, that's what I just like to see. Yeah, just how it worked out.
But getting it at standard price
But
as opposed to 50%.
I have gone in on a big order with other people before, and it did save some money for sure.
So he will put
Tournament bag is awesome.
beat back on
It's
himself.
really good.
And he'll start swinging at Rocinante.
Okie dokie.
So I'm at 7. I'm at snakes. So I hit with an 8. And I'm a POW 17, I believe. Yep. POW 17. He's 19?
18.
18. Dice off 1 is 6 to the 6.
6 to 6.
The beatbacks. And then Tusks hits with a 9. Tusks are 16, so dice off 2. It's going to be 7 to the 4.
Oh, weird. Our cameras are slightly out of sync. The dice cam happens slightly sooner than the other cam on the screen.
That's fine.
So I'll see him roll the dice, and then he'll throw the dice over here.
Oh, weird.
It's weird.
And
I don't know if it's actually transmitting that way. Or if
It's
it's
a wormhole.
just
other fist
yeah.
hits with a 10.
Okay.
And dice off 1. Ah, damn it. 11 to the 1.
11 to the 1 on Rocinante, I assume, still?
Yeah.
That's probably it. Yeah, that's perfect, actually.
To the box.
Damn.
Damn, Bronzeback.
Well, I kind of saw that.
That was the Bronzeback.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done that attack with the halberd.
I know.
As soon as you did that, I'm like, why are you doing that? You want to beat back.
So he's here. I'll just put him there afterwards.
This is bullshit.
Oh no. So.
Use your proxy Bronzeback.
I know. Well, I want to leave him out of the way for now because Tiberion's going.
Oh, okay,
there.
Tiberius is going to have some fun.
So Tiberion could.
Just take 20 more minutes.
It's fine, don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
just don't worry about it.
Let's see. 2, 5. 1 could take me to here, which I think will still get me to where I really want to be. Yeah. So Tiberion is not going to go yet. We are going to go with Cannoneer. He's going to shoot, stand and aim. Does Ashlynn have stealth?
No, but yeah, shield guard.
Ash does.
Ah, she has a shield guard.
Shield guard with Vanguard. 410 little big brother.
So he'll go. Beast handlers will go. I'll enrage Tiberion.
Enrage! I'm super excited for
And then
that.
I'll do
Like,
2
so there's a starter set
medicates
coming
on
out
the
for it. It's gonna
Cannoneer.
have 600 minions in it. It's going to be out not
4 points.
Yeah, I saw
total.
that. Some of the models are cool.
Yeah, they're fine. I mean, it's just brigands, storm lances, and then
Yeah.
there's a new solo in it. But
Storm
I'm
lances.
They're done.
yeah, what did I say?
Masses.
Storm blades. It's storm blades.
Storm blades.
Yeah. So I'm excited for it, but I really hope we get the rules sooner than that because I want to try this game out. You know? And I hope they release the rules like sooner. I don't know when, but
Tiberion's
maybe in one of the
going
no
to
quarters coming
You
up.
think they will?
Lock.
I don't know.
Maybe they'll release them concurrently.
I don't know. Or maybe on CD. That'd be cool.
So he can basically.
Why don't they do that?
You think they're going to put their quote-unquote lesser games on CID?
I don't know. I'd be super happy about it though. That'd be awesome.
Ask the Pagani.
Ask he I'll show him
So he's
nowadays.
going
He
to
who
walk
responds
to there.
personally.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
He's been doing all kinds of work, man. Like,
Yeah.
just like
He'll
he's been
do
a
his
force for good in the
shield on
yeah,
him
in
first.
general.
Okay.
Just like
Me
responding to like
defense
absurdity on Facebook
11.
with jokes and
Matty.
stuff. People are like,
People are here, we serve.
yeah.
And
Like,
then I
people-
go to
people
a
on the show
POW.
catastrophizing what changes the models.
Oh,
and
my
stuff.
shield
And he, like,
is
posts memes
16.
in response.
Yeah.
Number 19.
Dice off 3.
It's
Shots
the only
fired.
it's the only
Be
logical
5 to the
response to
3.
some
Yeah.
people,
5 to
right?
the
Like,
3.
just post a meme.
Going
Yeah.
to do my tusks.
Here's apocalyptic
10
hyperbole.
hits.
Yeah.
And you're an aura.
Tusks
Yeah.
are POW 17, so dice off 2.
Yeah, he's been awesome.
That's going to be 3 to the 4.
He's the one that's been doing all the revelators though.
Yeah, he's
Tetsubo.
been posting all just like trolling the
Yeah,
other players.
show the protector.
Hits.
Nice.
It's been kind of funny.
No, I'm gonna
Well, we know it's coming.
smite.
There's parts in the world
Actually,
for it, so it's.
Well, it was like,
does
here's the
exist.
literal
actually with
facts of it.
the new objectives.
Yep.
if you get slammed, are they incorporeal for getting slammed into?
No, only if you want to move through them.
Yeah.
And only for friendly models. That's it.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't read the rules for it. So
I
I'm
guess
just
it's
gonna
only
say
for
Daryl's right.
Yeah.
It's rare.
Which is
I
like
would
something.
always say for intentional movement.
And I'm only saying that because I haven't read it at all.
So I'm gonna.
If I'd read it,
slam
I'm
him
almost certain Daryl would be wrong.
Doesn't matter. Like we're playing with fake rules right now.
This is kind of like a Schrodinger's cat situation.
Yeah.
Where like
So he goes-
until I read the rules,
Wow,
Daryl
hits
is
your
neither
objective.
right nor wrong.
Okay.
I'm fair with that.
So a jack hitting the objective, is that an additional die for damage?
Yes,
Same
it
size
will.
base.
Yeah, it'll hit it. Yeah.
So it's going to be
And then the objective just takes the strength.
power 20 on your jack.
So dice plus 1.
So it's fine.
Is 11, 12 to the 5.
Yeah.
Sure you can.
Objective takes a power 14. So there's a 4.
That was not good.
5 points to the objective.
5 points to the objective.
EX, man.
No.
Then Tiberion's going to buy an attack on him, who's knocked down now.
Yeah.
And,
So I'm just going to
Professor X
auto
fire.
attack.
That'll hit. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to roll for it.
Like he fires
Are they real ones?
Hits.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like he fires one.
And
He's
power
like,
20
You are useless. It's like what? It's
is 11 to the 1.
like your body is you're full of metal, and the guy we literally fight 90% of the time controls metal. Why are you?
Overkill by
why are
one.
you even here?
Do my overtake.
This is him firing a whole bunch of
Actually,
people.
overtake, let me just double check, works on when an enemy model. Okay.
Yeah, it's everything.
But it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them. What was it? But he doesn't have one where
I'm
it's
in
like
range of
65.
Ashlynn. Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
swing
Yeah,
at
he's
Ashlynn. What's her
like the,
defense?
17.
So
I'm trying to think
The
of
insurance app.
by
I'm
I
trying to
need
think
a
if I've
9
seen
to
some before. I
hit.
think I might have seen some of these.
They're fucking funny. I'm trying to remember them again.
Hang on, I'll boost.
Yeah, but
But
3 inch
he does-
reach,
he
do
does
you?
all
I'll
that.
look
Oh,
up-
you're right
I'll
there.
look up the
Right
X-Men
there.
and see if I
So
can-
you got 2.
He does all
Yeah.
the time. He's
You finish.
Okay.
Probably not. No.
Think your feet would have helped you?
Yeah, maybe.
So that hits.
Actually, I don't think it would have.
No. You think you should have popped it in retrospect?
I think I maybe should have played more aggressive and I don't know. We'll see. I have to see how this rolls out. To be sure, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look good.
No.
Page 5.
Power 20.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's her armor?
15.
So dice plus 5 is 17 points.
So we're gonna make that 11, obviously.
We're at 12 points.
Pete Holmes.
Holy shit, he's on Ashlynn? Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
thought he'd
only
miss
got
her.
one
I
more
thought he'd
attack.
miss her, but he hit her
Mm.
so easily.
So I
Wow,
think
holy shit, 3 left?
Yeah.
That's bad.
Less than ideal.
Yeah, just a
You're
little
buying your
bit.
boosting?
no, I only have one more, so I'm going to swing at.
The
The jack.
Vanguard?
Really?
Why not just kill the caster?
Yeah.
Because he's got to hit her 17 defense.
Yeah.
And she has her post.
Well, he's outside. He's hit the 2 inch,
What
so
the
there's
fuck
no.
is
There's
she gonna
no.
do with Bronzeback?
There's no chance of retaliation.
Yeah, okay.
You should just hit her.
She don't have dodge?
No.
Ah, whatever.
You
So
have
whatever.
to close what's going to happen.
I hit with a 10.
She's a weapmaster, but not item.
Not,
Yep,
I'm
so
not
you
the
hit.
weapon master.
So you got.
Uh,
You hit it?
critical-
You hit?
Critical smite.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's
2 inches.
so
small
in the
base.
Sylys, so super slam.
Slam in the silence now.
Yeah, she's going to hide her
Yeah, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Can you roll 3?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, she has a focus, right?
Yeah, wait.
So she's got to roll 8.
Well, it's plus 5.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She
So
just,
she was auto dead then.
Yeah, pretty much. Good game.
Wow.
All right, so that was the
Yeah.
discussion. This was a bit one-sided. That's just kind of how it works when you drop Ashlynn to Skorne, though.
Yeah.
Ashlynn, again, like, she has some tricks, but killing armor is not one of them. So, matchup aside, Jerry, what do you think of this list? Like, do you think the changes were in the right direction?
Yeah, I think so.
If you were going to play this list again, like, in 20 minutes, what would you want to change?
You know what? I think I would probably drop Rocinante. I
Okay.
think I would drop Rocinante and probably put in a Nomad and a Talon.
A talent.
Yeah.
No
Just 'cause-
Galleon.
Just for some more boxes.
Just-
boxes?
Box, yeah, just more boxes.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even though the Talon's not going to do a lot of damage,
Uh-huh.
you know what? It surprisingly takes a lot of damage for being a light jack.
It does. It's really good for holding his own.
It's
or,
in that. So
like
I
getting
might
in
do
the way.
that because I was almost thinking of dropping out the Mangler and doing something similar to that to put in a Nomad and a solo. But
what about also dropping the Vanguard? You really want that shield guard?
I like the shield guard.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it's just part of again. It's like it's a Leonese jack with Ashlynn, so it's just like
Yeah.
that
Fair
was-
enough.
Have a shield
Thematic.
guard, I don't know.
So,
What? No, a unit, no.
No.
You can
Besides
get a
the-
you can get a Boker for 5.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
But-
pretty much it.
But
Yeah,
they're, not,
the
they're
ball-
not the best shield guard in the world though because
For 5 points, though, a
they're
couple more to
18
kill
armor
that
with
jack,
8
Yeah.
boxes, so they can usually take 2 or 3 hits before they die, which is nice. But they're and they hit like a truck when they're near their.
That's what I was
clients.
just gonna say. The
Like,
Boker
PS17 charge,
Yeah.
it will do work.
they hit harder than the Vanguard.
But
So
for 5 points,
yeah,
I don't know.
so that's the big thing. I think the infantry pieces are fine.
So I don't know. See, I feel like though if you're better off with a Boker than with the
Than
Vanguard.
the Vanguard, yeah, just because it hits better than the Vanguard.
Yeah,
too.
and then you have 6
Yeah.
more points for other stuff, and so then you could take 2 nomads instead of a nomad and a
and the talent.
and a
yeah.
talent,
Yeah.
which is probably a bit
Ideal,
better.
yeah.
I think it's a little better.
Mhm.
So that's probably what I would say. Drop the Vanguard and drop Rocinante for 2 mules and a Boker. Because
I mean, 2 nomads.
sorry, yeah, that.
Mules are
or a nomad and a rover.
yeah.
Because then you still
Get
do
the
shield
shield
guard,
guard,
and the rover
yeah.
has a gun, which is pretty decent. It's got
Yeah.
armor 20 with a
Yeah.
shield, which is really good.
Mhm.
It's got 3 initials. It's got a PS17 axe. I really like the rover a lot, actually.
Rover's a good jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely grew to love the Rover going through the German league.
The only
just
problem
did.
with the rover is that it's 15 points and the nomad's 11, and they're just it's just like
Well-
the amount of work nomads get done. Like they're so
I would,
like they feel undercosted.
So that's the thing is, I would take out the Mangler, replace the Mangler.
That's
with
an
the
idea.
Rover.
Yeah, you could replace the Mangler with a rover as well,
Yep.
and then you still do shield guard.
Yep.
Because the problem with the Vanguard is that it hits under its weight class.
Yes.
Because it's 11 points.
Yes.
Right. Like so, it costs the same as a Nomad.
Yeah.
Just when I look at it, what Vanguard does, what the Nomad does for the
Oh,
same
yeah.
point cost.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to put a Vanguard
Yeah,
on the list.
it almost seems like I have the feeling that they've maybe overvalued the shield guard on the Vanguard.
Maybe,
is what I'm
but it's
thinking
also
is
an
what-
armor 19 light, which is pretty
True.
cool.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
I mean, I'm not saying the Vanguard's unplayable. It's got a
Yeah.
gun too. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of good things about the Vanguard. It's just that I don't know if the points quite add up for it.
It just doesn't work against it. It doesn't solve Ashton's weakness to
Yeah.
the armor, right?
Yeah.
Because the
They
fact
should
that
drop it to 9.
Yeah.
points,
Yeah.
really.
because
I think so as well.
the Gersim is only power string 13. That's the thing. It's like power
Yeah,
string 13.
it's pretty low.
It's like,
Yeah.
whoa.
And I mean, so if you're taking it with like Iron Holt and Ragman, then maybe
then you can
it
do some
starts to get
work
better,
done.
but-
Yeah. So
that's another thing. So you don't have Iron Holt in this list. Can you fit them in somehow?
well, that's the
But then are
I
you
feel
trying
like, I
to
feel like
make
they're
the
really
list?
good.
But then you're trying to make the list do what it's done.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Like this isn't an armor cracking list, so maybe by trying to make it armor cracking, you're kind of missing the point.
yeah.
That's
I mean,
fair.
this is a bad matchup.
It was. It was. I mean, you really don't want to see a Titan swarm with Ashlynn in general. Like, she just doesn't have the tools for it.
That's what your second list is for.
Yeah, that's
have
what I
you
would
tried
drop.
Magnus 2 yet, by the way? He's
No, I haven't got
Magnus 2.
Magnus 2 yet.
He's really good. This
Yeah.
is the kind of matchup he wants to go
would,
into.
yeah.
You have him in just a ton of jacks,
Yeah.
and he will do well.
So my thought would be for the pairing list. This is probably I would drop the Ostrom with the bunnies and everything into this because then you can just you can shoot
Yeah, I
more
mean,
into it.
I dropped the Bunny Ranch into a list similar to this actually, like maybe 6 months ago. And the bunnies ended up killing Xerxis, just like with random dice. Like I just got some dice spikes, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was just putting some pot shots in Xerxis, and I got a couple spikes, and I was like, well, might as well try and kill him, and it did.
Well, you roll,
And then he's dead.
you roll enough times, you're gonna get.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
enough
exactly.
bunnies and like artillery with the boosted shot, like.
Do you think if I deployed if I flipped the deployment over, would have done better? Would it be able to get that crack shots on?
No, because like the Forge Guard can't deal with the forest.
Yeah, exactly.
And they don't want to be battle bottlenecked between those construction. You did have to put the Forge Guard on this side of the table.
Yeah, okay.
One thing though that you should keep in mind is that the Siege Crawler does not have to butt hump.
Yeah,
with the Forge
well, that's what I
Guard.
realized when
It's
I
got
looked
a
at that.
10-inch range
Yeah.
on the putting out the dudes.
Yeah, so it
you
can be like-
all you need is one guy
To be in the
within
range.
10 inches of the Siege Crawler.
Yeah.
And then you can put a dude within its control and within 3
Yeah.
of the unit and in command.
Exactly.
And you're good. So like you
Like
actually.
I could have put it
the
over here.
Siege Crawler
Yeah.
could actually have been where you
I
wanted
could
it.
yeah, I could
over
put the
there.
siege crawler like
As
over
long
here.
as there's one dwarf within 10 inches,
Yeah.
as long as he can go into command,
Yep.
that's all it takes.
Yeah.
So it's actually a lot more flexible than what you were
Playing it
planning
as, yeah, exactly.
Which is totally understandable for like the first time trying it out. Like,
Yep.
But
Well, so, I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, command, 10 inches.
yeah, you don't,
Whoops.
you don't
Okay.
really
Well,
notice,
yeah.
you don't really see the utility there until you
Yeah.
actually see it on the table. It's kind of hard to visualize. Until
Exactly.
But yeah, so that's another thing you could have done differently. Is that the siege crawler could have been in a place where it would be doing more stuff. But I mean, the siege crawler wasn't really a problem. I don't think it did some work. It brought back some dwarves. It was fine in this list.
Yeah.
The dwarves.
They did okay.
The dwarves got a bit killed by the AOE at the beginning. That was so you only got 2 of them, didn't you? But
yeah,
but then the sentry charged in, right?
Yes, the sentry was charged.
So
in.
probably, so when you clump them up as you did, you tend to lose more of them when something with reach charges in and gets to you, kind of thing. It might have been better to have them spread out a bit more.
Yeah.
Just so that if he charges in, he's only gonna get like a couple.
Right.
Kind of thing. And then that means that now they're all spread out, and you're not going to have that problem where they're all clumped up around that model that you want to charge, and then you can get more of those charges off because the Forge Guard are strong because of the Weapon Master, and so when you can charge in with those PS11s,
you got four dice. Yeah.
That's when they're really going to get their money's worth for those hammers. The fact that you weren't able to get those charges off on the Sentry, like that was a really big deal.
Yeah,
that would have swung the game a lot. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have helped anyway.
Because, like, I mean, without the charges, I know there are dice spikes, but like 6 of them charging would probably kill him on average.
Should, yeah.
6 with 4 dice, you should.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I have to do the math on it, but
Yeah, I guess
What's
that's the
your
thing.
armor on Sentry?
21.
21,
So it's dice minus 10.
10
Dice
with
off
4
10.
dice. You're
4
doing
dice.
4 or 5 per hit.
Yeah.
It's more like 6 because of the way averages work.
Because the averages work.
But it like
6 times 6 is 36,
Yeah,
which
so I mean,
has
6
30 or
an
32
average
boxes.
probably kill them. I think I have to actually look at the charts to see, like, but it does skew about a point to 2 points high when you're at high dice off numbers with lots of dice. Just because the way because you don't
That's
lose
what the
points, you don't
distribution
lose points when you go under, but you do get points when you go over. So it actually skews it up higher than average. But yeah. So that was the game. So for anyone who's just tuning in now, Xerxis got, Ashlynn got eaten by Tiberion.
Squish.
Managing to hit that, what was it, a 10 on 2 dice?
9, but I have my feet, so 3 dice and drop the lowest.
Oh, okay, so that's not so bad.
Yeah.
And I had rapport on him, so he was like Matt 8.
Oh, okay,
so
well
Matt 7.
that's even
So,
better.
yeah.
I mean, it's still
So
9.
it wasn't that
That's what I was saying.
much.
I'm wondering.
It wasn't that
wow,
much of
he
a stretch
seems to be
then.
hitting us pretty easily.
It wasn't that much
so.
of a stretch. Alright, so Kassem, what on your list? So this was one that you dojoed together with a listener,
Yeah, Dan.
Dan. So yeah, what did you think of the list? And what changes would you make to it after playing it?
Actually, yeah, I liked
Yeah,
how
so
this
that Dan.
was. I liked how it functioned, actually. I think one of each Titan is probably an ideal combination.
Menagerie.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I like playing the menagerie lists. I play it with like Fags 1. I'll take one of each beast.
Yeah.
So that like when they die, I can pick, okay, which one do I want to bring back? I have all these different abilities. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Well, plus, I mean, the Bronzeback, each turn was taking 4 Fury off the... Or
Yeah, seems good.
4 Fury off the board, yeah.
Seems good.
So, I mean, it was good Fury management.
Yep.
I mean, the Drake was mainly there for infantry, like kind of over here. I couldn't get more than 3 on a spray, but
That's normal for sprays.
yeah.
Yeah.
With Xerxis' feet, I mean, it should get rid of, you know, 1/3 to half a unit before it dies, depending on what happens. 2 shield guards. Oh, beast heavy. I mean, I think the past few weeks I've been playing beast heavy mostly, and it runs pretty good. I haven't really played
Hordes is want to do
Skorne.
lately.
Hmm?
As Hordes is want to do lately.
Yeah, because I've normally played mostly mixed, like a couple of units, a couple beasts, and whatever.
Yeah, you had the Blood Runners for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, with the E-Hex list.
Yeah.
Not the Blood Runners, the Master Tormentor, but... Yeah, no, I like the list the way it is. I don't think it really... Unless you want to specifically toolbox it for something. I think this worked.
Do you think the Drake was good?
Yeah, I think it was, he's there like for the magical spray.
Yeah.
Spray 8.
Okay.
I think it's good to have.
Is that your only magical attacks in the list other than Xerxis?
Yeah.
Xerxis has a nuke. Sorry.
Stranglehold, yeah.
Stranglehold. Yeah. Okay. That's good nuke.
That's a
It's a
solid
really good
nuke.
nuke. Yeah. Better when you don't have to. But
Skorne Lasad.
the sad.
He does have speed 7 and sprint.
All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight. Unless there's any additional questions from chat. Muns asks, "How is X2 doing?" X2 just won.
And
He also says he loves the Dwarf Battle Engine. Me too. I'm pretty sure Jeremy's pretty
Oh
strict with
yeah,
it as well.
love it, love it.
I like it quite a bit. I was definitely lukewarm on it at the beginning of Mark III. Definitely the Siegebreaker rule getting changed to additional die against huge bases
Yes.
made it better. But even when that first happened, I wasn't too impressed with it because no one was playing huge bases. But now that battle engines have all gotten buffed, that rule has now gotten sweet. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing some Siege Crawler at some point. I'm going to have to borrow Jeremy's. Probably won't be buying one for at least a couple months, but I got to figure out my priorities. Because Throne is probably going to take priority over Siege Crawler, just because I'm playing more Legion than I am Mercs at the moment.
Not to mention 4 attacks. 4 melee attacks just sounds cooler than.
Oh yeah, I mean the Throne is, and also just the model. Like I don't know, I got a soft spot in my butthole for tentacles. Take that as you will.
Who doesn't?
basically, Nick wishes he was Japanese.
No, I don't want the penises on the end. That's just weird.
That's just weird.
Yeah.
That's where he draws the line.
Yeah. Seriously, what is wrong with those people? Okay, but anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Calm Smite live streaming Warmachine Thursday. Tune in next week for more streaming. I think we'll be around, yeah. But yeah,
Probably.
have a good week and see you next week.